Welcome back, everyone. Biff is sick. I'm sick mentally.
fuck.
She's sick. We had some moments before I hit the record button. Miggity, miggity. I stole that from Joe Button.
So sorry.
I stole that. I'm sorry. Welcome back to From My Experience
real
Podcast.
quick. Speaking of the word stole, did you see what Cardi B and Offset had? They 30-minute breakup
No.
because somebody stole. She said somebody stole her purple blanket,
I'm
and
getting
then
off.
the next post she was single. So then Offset put up the peace sign, and then she was like, "Baby, I'm sorry, Waffle House on me." And then Offset posted a picture of her, and he was like, "I don't lose." Like LOOSE.
Oh my.
That is the perfect ghetto couple. I love them.
It is.
They are relationship goals.
They're not. So,
Yes, they are.
welcome back to, I was about to say another relationship. Welcome back to From My Experience Podcast. Yo, I've been out of pocket, y'all. I apologize. I promise it's not, I'm not going to make that a habit. But I have Biff with me. I've been out of town and working. Biff is sick, but we're back to give y'all a new episode because we know y'all need it. Oh Lord, leaning on one of my cords.
Lean on me.
Biff, how are you?
I am alive, surviving passive racism, sick, and black and proud. How are you?
Biff, drink more Ovaltine. I'm doing all right.
Ovaltine.
I'm going through some things, but you know, I'm trying to stick it out. I'm going through some things, but that's life.
You got this, Bill.
Thank
you. Got
you.
This.
So we gonna get right into it. You want to talk about the misinformed people first, or the one?
Let's talk about the misinformed people first, because the one could be fun.
The one's gonna be fun, and I'm gonna say way too much, but that's fine. Yeah. Identities are protected. Right. That's one good thing about when you date someone and you don't put it all the way out there. You can talk about it a bit more freely because nobody knows who you're talking about.
Yeah.
All right.
But
so,
okay.
Go ahead.
But on the misinformation, you guys, everything on the internet is not true. I don't know how many times I've been scrolling Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, IG, whatever social media, and you guys will take a fake story and run with it like an African in a marathon.
That's messed up.
You guys, use some common sense. Even if you didn't make it out of high school, middle school, click the link. If the link's not an actual real link to a real website, a credible website rather, don't believe it. If the link takes you to WordPress.com, it's not a real site, sweetie.
Right. And Biff, I agree,
if the
man.
Link takes you.
You could if now, you got to be careful too, because even some of the ones that take you to a legit website, when you scroll to the bottom, it'd be like them weird ass advertisements. It'll show someone's back with 1,000 pimples on it, and it's like, wait, is this Forbes or no?
Yeah, right.
That's gonna be having you tripping.
But most of the time, you can tell that at the very bottom, those websites that are fake, they have to put up some type of notification, I guess, or notify. I don't know the word I'm looking for to say that it is actually fake.
Yeah.
But most people don't look for that. They just see the headline first. That's another thing that bothers me. Don't just read a headline and then voice your opinion on the headline without actually reading the article. Because a lot of headlines are misleading nowadays.
And don't repost it without reading it. Mad people be reposting it and then don't read. I'm like, did you even read it yourself? Like, oh my God, I can't believe this. From chocolatefactory.com. What?
Right.
I
see one today where the headline was Amber Rose demands sex from her boyfriend 24/7 every day. And a guy retweeted it and was now see, it'd be an uproar if a guy said that about her, but when she actually clicked the article, the paparazzi was following her and she was being sarcastic and was like, yeah, he got to give me sex every day. But you could tell she's being sarcastic and playing.
Mm-hmm.
But I can tell he didn't open the article because, of course, he had a rebuttal. But I'm like, she said it jokingly.
But I'm pretty sure 21 Savage definitely doesn't have a problem with having sex with Amber Rose 24/7.
I don't know, man. Do you think that's gonna work? Do you think they're gonna work?
I don't think any
You think?
celebrity relationship works.
I
It's
don't think
hard.
it's
I
gonna
don't know.
survive the test of time. I think this is
Well,
gonna be like
it
his first
might.
true
I don't know.
heartbreak.
It's the test of time. Number one. Number two. There's nothing. There's nothing for either one of them to, I guess. Well,
Game.
yeah. Well, he gained the most because I mean it's freaking Amber Rose, but
Yeah.
I mean and he's a hot rapper too. So, but I don't know. It's weird. It was weird when I
Yeah. Is
heard
she
about
like
it. It
10
was
years
weird.
older than him?
I don't know. But Amber Rose would be
Yeah.
coming out of pocket sometimes when she said that thing about black girls in Philly or something. I can't remember what she said.
Talking about being light skin gave her the advantage or something like that. I don't fuck.
I don't
I don't
know.
know. Some days Amber Rose is black and some days she not. I don't get it. I don't bother with her.
How
She is
much?
not part of the community.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah, y'all be informed, man. Like, there's nothing wrong with googling something and finding the information on your own. There's nothing wrong with asking a friend. You can phone a friend. You can actually call people on your cell phone. You don't just have to text. I know some of y'all don't know that.
Hello, use it. I get so it's so tired, and it gets so hard to argue with somebody that just read something off the internet, and they're just like, "This is truth.
The
This is how it
internet.
works."
Biff, are you eating salt and vinegar chips while you sit? You can't even taste them.
Okay, wow, don't judge me.
You just want the crunch. Let me see your
I
nails.
can taste it a little bit. They're clear.
Oh, stank ass fingers. All right, yo.
Right.
That was funny on a lot of different
Okay,
levels.
you get my nerves, man.
All right, y'all. Next, we're gonna get mushy on y'all. So, Biff and I posted this on my personal Facebook page. So if you know me in real life, um, I said, shizzle. Hold on, I'm playing Candy Crush while I'm talking. Yeah, that's my cell. That's the only game I play on my cell phone. So I
Stop
posted
fucking
this on
asking for
Instagram, my
lies.
Facebook. I said sometimes, and me and Biff had a conversation. I'll recap it in a second. I said sometimes you really meet your match. They make you feel the way you have made other people feel, and the tables are turned. It teaches you a lot about yourself. That shit trash and freaking awesome at the same time. I'm confused and enlightened. So Biff and I were talking about the people we are currently dealing with, talking to, dating, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, he off the table.
There's just no name for this shit anymore. People just define whatever they want to define and say what they want to say. And I came to the realization before Biff did that the person I'm talking to is me, and I'm on the opposite end. Typically, when I talk to a girl, they typically are much more infatuated with me and really fall for me a lot quicker. It takes me a little bit more
Woo.
time. Shut up. It takes me a little bit more time, and it's like it's like, yo, are you serious? Like, what's the big deal? Like, I know I'm cool, but dag, you're over exaggerating. I couldn't get it. I didn't think that it was fake, but it didn't feel 100% genuine either. Until I've met her. And now, like, it's just like, oh, this is what they were talking about when they said they felt like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Biff, where'd you go?
I'm here.
Okay. You texting? You trash.
I had to check on saying.
Oh. Um, so, so now the tables have turned, and I brought it to Biff's attention because I was like, Biff, this is how we make other people feel. This is how we made other people feel. Not that we were doing anything wrong or malicious or anything like that, but it's just kind of like the shoes on the other foot. Like, we're the one that's heavily in like. Usually it's
And
other.
that shit trash.
It is
That
trash,
shit
yo.
trash.
Like when
It
you
was
text.
trash. Well, actually, the guy that particular guy, we are no longer speaking after the incident. You know, I spoke with you about.
Mm-hmm.
I showed you and didn't apologize. So you know, I left that alone. But it's funny how the universe works. The universe works in a really weird way because I met somebody like right after that I caught back up with, and I think earlier today I was watching some clip. I hate to say it, but I was watching Steve Harvey. and he was talking to Tony Braxton.
Why do you say you hate to say it?
And because it's Steve Harvey.
Why do people think?
Like,
I hate to say it like this. Well, okay. Well, why do you say because of Steve Harvey? Because of his reputation in the past.
yeah, and just the fact that all of a sudden he became like this relationship guru. Like some of the stuff I feel like is really stereotypical and like not intertwined with like reality.
I'd rather take relationship advice from someone who has
good.
more experience than less experience. And he doesn't seem like he done did it all, so I feel like he knows what he's talking about.
He has.
And the problem, that's the problem with people.
Tony.
People take the value away from someone because of what they did, and it's like they've learned from it. You know, stop hating.
Well, I don't. It's not necessarily what he did. It was just some of the stuff that he says. I'm just like, that's just not feasible. You know what I'm saying? It might be feasible for a celebrity, but as far as like the regulars, it's not that feasible. But he was talking to Tony, and Tony was like, "How do you know that you met, quote unquote, the one?"
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, actually, it's not about the woman, because, you know, 9 times out of 10, the woman's more emotional. She's more in tune with how she feels. She said it's about the man. He said when that man feels like he can't breathe without you, he can't think without you, or it's not that, you know what I'm saying, he goes on stupid when you're not around, but when he's constantly thinking about you when you're gone, or wants to know your whereabouts, or, you know, it constantly involves you in his I guess, way of life and thinking, and you feel the same way, that's the one. And I was like,
that's interesting.
You know, yeah. And he was like, as far as for a woman, he was like, God is going to show you. He was like, for a woman, you're going to know automatically if that's the one.
That's interesting.
And I was just like, oh, yeah, that does. It's really interesting, because now I think I'm kind of sitting in that pocket with this particular person now. Because I'm just like,
I'm kind of
okay.
like,
it's new.
It's trash.
I don't want to. It is trash, because it's like I don't want to confuse it. Whether, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to be like, it's that newness feeling, like infatuation, or is this really like
the honeymoon phase?
Is this really like, whoa, I really like, it's something different about him. Like, I really like him.
That's how I feel about her.
And I'm kind of having a hard time. Yeah, I'm having a hard time like deciphering, but it's just like so many little subtle signs that make a difference. Like when he, like our first date, he was like, I'm ready to meet Grace tonight. He's like, I have no problem meeting Grace tonight. I want to meet Grace tonight. And then Grayson knows himself per usual, gonna come outside, and we pull up and got in the car, and he let Grayson drive the car around the neighborhood. Like,
well,
Grayson just like, you know, that country stuff. And Grayson like immediately just like fell in love. And then we came in the house, and we was on the couch and stuff. We were playing the game, and he's playing the game like Grayson. Like, he was just like all about Grayson. He was like, yo, you want to go to Chuck E. Cheese? Like, what do you want to do? We can do this and do that. And like, that's the first time I've seen Grayson like, because normally Grayson be like, I ain't too funny with niggas around my mama. But like immediately he just like opened up to him, and it was just like, okay, that's a first. And so I'm like, little signs like that, and I'm just like, oh, okay, wow. And then like the past week, he's been sick too, and I was like, I just been like on his ass. No, I got it from him.
Oh.
And we were swapping spit.
I was swapping some spit this past weekend too.
So I took the L and got sick off that one. But yeah, on this past week, he's been sick, and he's a traveling welder, so he's in Detroit right now. So I just been like on his ass about getting to the doctor. And like normally, I could give two fucks about a man, so I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a fuck about nobody unless I really know you or care. But for the fact that I really care about this man's health and how he feels and keeping it together, I was like, oh, okay, that's like, you know what I'm saying? These are like little signs, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's more than just infatuation, because I actually do care.
Right. I'm with you, Biff.
So I'm like, okay.
I'm with you. Like, it's like that with her. Like, and I've never been clingy or overly emotional, or like, I'm like, you know that picture when it's, you know the meme of the guy laying on his stomach with his feet crossed and a lollipop, and it was like, this is what I think every time a dude texts me back, K.
Yeah.
I'd be like that. Like when I text her, that's how I wait and look at my phone and wait for her to text me back. Like, like,
right, me too. Like,
that's not cool for me though, as a dude.
Well, even for me, I think it's particular to the person's personality. Normally, I'm the dominant one. I'm the one being chased. Like, I got dudes, hitting my phone up like, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? But this time, I'm like, yo, what you doing? Why you taking so long to text me back? You texting other bitches, I will go beat her up. Like, what are you doing? Like, pay attention to me. Like, I want the attention like all the time from him. And it's just like I'm on the other side, so it's like, oh, this is how it feels. Like,
yeah,
I'm the
like,
chasee.
Yo, listen, and it's like, dang, I can't wait for her to call me. Dang, I can't wait for her to text me back.
Yeah, I know.
Or send me another picture. You know what I'm saying? Or to hear her laugh, or to kiss her again. Like, I'm like, it is redonkulous, yo, and I'm not used to this at all. Like, I'm really not used to this, and I'm just like, number one, I'm not trying to move too fast, and number two, I want to make sure the feelings don't have to be the same, but I want them to be mutual, because everyone expresses themselves differently. And you know what's funny? Like, with me, it's typically like, once I say it and I express it, then I don't really be going into all that, like, every day, every 5 minutes. But like with her, I feel like I be wanting to let her know, not like all the time.
Yeah,
but like,
I want to say. Well, I say it all the time. I'm always like, I'm not
so amazing. You're so smart. Like, it's the compliments just flow.
And Biff, he does that to me, and I just melt. I just turn red. Like, I mean, I know I'm used to hearing compliments, but when it's genuine coming from somebody, it's just like, like 2 days ago, and I was like dead sick with a fever, dying in the middle of the bed, FaceTime, and he was like, "Oh, you're still beautiful. Oh, look at you." And I was just like, "Okay, Bill, let's not start." But he does it like all the time. Like as soon as we get on the phone, he's like, "Damn, you beautiful." Like, it's genuine. It's not like, you know what I'm saying, he just saying to get my panties or just to gas me up. Like, he's like, no, I really feel that way. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's like my heart dropped, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
So, I'm flying out of Detroit, 15 days.
Hey.
I told you, he's a traveling welder. He's in Detroit right now on a job contract, so.
All right, well.
And I was like, I didn't really want to wait till Thanksgiving to see you again. And he was like, okay, bet. So just pick some flight times and let me know which one. And then I told him, and he was like, all right, it's booked.
And that's another thing. Like, shorty, like, she lives not too far, but she lives far from me. And like, our first, I don't even know what date this is, 5. I've made trips up there, and I've just taken care of everything. I'm just like, yo, what you trying to do? Done. And then this last one, we went somewhere. It was planned. It was paid for. It was ready. I'm like, yo, you just need to pack a bag and be ready. I'm going to come get you. And this is what we're going to do. Woo. Yeah. So, and the other thing that lets me know things is real is, like, she trusted me enough to do that. Like, to ride out with me. You know what I'm saying? And be gone for a little quick vacation. It was straight, man.
I know, right? Because driving with you going 35 miles per hour in the right-hand lane on the highway is the fucking worst ever. Okay?
I be cruising, yo. She said I drove slow. I was like, wait. That ain't the first time I heard that. But people like, you drive.
Biff is the reason why you would have road rage, ladies and gentlemen. Like,
nah, I'm not the road rage dude. But, yo, I got a phobia.
You're the one that causes it.
Nah, listen, I got a phobia. Number one, if you live in Charleston where I live, you know people can't drive, and driving is trash. But number two, in my past, yo, I used to get mad tickets. Like, I got so many tickets one time that I almost lost my license. Like, they mailed something to my house, and my mom called me. I was in college, and she was like, I can't prove it, but I'm pretty sure my mom was like, nigga, but I can't prove it. But she was like, I think your license is suspended. I was like, wait. So she read it, and it was like, I had like 2 points left. Like, it was ridiculously low, and it was like, if I lose any more points, I was gonna have to take like a defensive driving class. Like, I was so scared, and like, my freaking car insurance company was like, yeah, because of these tickets, after our annual review, your monthly bill is gonna be like $350 a month. So yeah, I learned my lesson after that. I was like, you know what? Y'all can miss me with that fast driving. I'm good. You know what? I'll be late.
Shit, I done had my shit suspended in 4 states. Still right.
Biff, you not what? Wait. I'm not gonna say I haven't rode dirty.
Shit, I rolled 35. 6 months, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're a rookie. Better multiply that bit by like 13 for me. Nah. Yeah. I done had some
I
situations.
mean, the only reason it was paid off then because my mama was like hollering at me about paying it off. Go pay all that stuff, get it reinstated.
Yeah, it's
after
trash.
it was suspended.
But that's why I drive like that. But anyway, she kept it funky with me. But we had a really good time.
Aww.
And like the best thing is when you see someone actually exhale, relax, and start to get comfortable with you, that's when you know, like, all right, yeah, like you can see the difference between the first date and the current one. You're like, oh, they're really relaxed. Like, all right, cool.
Yeah, you can tell it's real because he's sick, and I told him, let me see his tonsils. No, he said he thinks something's wrong with his tonsils. So I told him it's probably infected. You got an upper respiratory infection or some type of tonsillitis from the drainage. And I was like, well, ask your coworker look at it. You know, I ain't no fucking man look at my mouth.
Yeah,
so I was like, well, let me
whack.
see. This man took a picture of his tonsils and sent it to me.
Biff, you know we like weird stuff like that, though.
But Biff, guess what?
What?
I diagnosed him correctly because he just came from acute care. He texted me and he was like, I got upper respiratory infection and tonsillitis.
Wow.
Look at me looking up, watching all them videos. I'm learning something.
Learn how to be nasty. You learn how to ruin dinner for people. So what was I eating? It was either breakfast. I forgot what I was about to eat. But I was like, really, Bill? It was my fault.
You already know the type of relationship we got. You should have known I was going to tag you in something like that.
Yeah, it was my fault.
Oh, for the record, if nobody knows, me and Biff like to tag each other in like nasty pus videos, infection videos, like
and all that stuff.
Gory.
I don't like the gore.
That's...
It's just interesting what comes out of people's bodies. And it's like,
ew,
he was
that's
walking
the type
around.
Of friendship we have.
I think
this guy had like a really infected mouth, so they like removed like 4 teeth on the side of his face, and then like they had to open up his gums, and like it was just like pure pus just coming out his mouth, and that's what I tagged Biff in.
Yeah, she tagged me in a pussy mouth video, right at dinner time. She timed it perfectly, so I wasn't thinking, and I click on it. I was like, oh, Biff tagged me on Facebook. I click on it like an idiot, and I just saw a mouth wide open with this pus thing hanging from it, and I just tossed my phone. I was like, nope, not gonna ruin mom's spaghetti tonight. Nope. Dang, I should have told my mom. It wasn't spaghetti. I should have told my mom to make spaghetti. Ooh.
Yeah, I got a question.
Yo.
When you think the person is the one, do you think you would do things more sexually liberating?
I'm already sexually liberated, Biff.
I said more. Like try things you've never done if they want to try or do it.
Probably.
Uh-oh.
It just depends on what it is. Leave my booty alone. Cause that'd be the first one. That'd be the first. Baby, you let man. If you don't get that thing out of here,
let me peg you.
Yeah, y'all. Nah, yeah, I would, because my thing is this. Number one, I think it's important to have those conversations, and two, it depends. It depends on how things are between you all sexually in the first place. Like that'll kind of give you, cause hell, sometimes, I mean, just from my own history, I don't have an extensive history, but I have a history, and I've done stuff with chicks that I thought was pretty basic and just blown their mind, and that was all they ever needed. I've usually
been brag on the D. Hey,
I ain't
put it down with the D.
I'm not.
Break it back. Put it more.
Shut up.
D.
But I'm usually the one, honestly, sexually, I'm usually the one that gets shorted, and I don't know why, Biff. I don't know why.
Me too, Biff. Because everybody likes to talk a big game. Like, I'm not one to talk, but I can tell when I ask you like those peering sexual questions, like how sexual you are. Like my ex talked all this shit, and I'm like, I was like, something's not right. Like this nigga's trash. And I was like, correct. He was so trash for talk so much shit. And he was like, yeah, I'm a bigger freak than you. And I was like, I doubt it, because not much I haven't done.
Yeah, you got to be careful when you use the word freak. I'm not a freak.
Yes, you is.
No, I'm not. I'm a pleaser though. Like
Yes, you is.
if she doesn't have multiple
Freak
orgasms,
hoe.
then
Freak hoe.
if she don't nut at least 2 or 3 times per session, then I've done something wrong. I feel.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, you talk to a guy and you like, sucking dick like a Jolly Rancher, swishing around and stuff. And they look at you with the big eyes. He's like, yo, I don't think you're ready.
Yeah, they don't be ready.
And,
like one time I was just, getting a little sample. I'm like, you shaking already? Like I literally had somebody one time.
Oh, I hate when you doing it and it was like, oh yeah, it's getting good. And you're like, wait, you done? It was good. I'm sorry. It was good.
That has happened to me. That usually happens. That, you know what's funny? Oh, this is very transparent.
That pisses me off.
That only happens to me every once in a while deeper into a relationship. It's never happened to me up front. Like, every time it's been the first time with somebody, like, I go for a while. Like, they usually get theirs off a couple times before I get mine off. And they be scared. They be like, oh, he putting in work. Don't get scared now. Because I can tell.
Bring
like,
that ass here, girl.
some of y'all can hide it very, very well. Some of y'all can, but some of y'all can't. When you start slowing down, when you change positions and that arm just be dead, like you'll be dead weight. I'm like, okay, yeah. She
He's like, let's change positions. You're like, why?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh,
why I gotta move?
Oh, you hid that nut from me. Okay, that's why. Yeah, that's funny. But I feel like the best sex is when y'all are really into each other. It ain't even about what y'all doing. It's about looking into that person's eyes and sticking your tongue in their mouth and them breathing on you and that little warmth of their breath. Oh,
I think it's real when you really don't give a fuck about shooting the club up and having a baby. Because normally when you be doing it, you be like, yeah, make sure you pull out. Like, where can I nut? You better nut on my ass. You better not nut in me. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if it's somebody you care about, they be like, yo, I'm about to come. And you be like, yes, hold on. And you like, hold them down because you don't care about the baby at that time. That's real.
Praise the Lord for lifestyles. What's the lifestyle in the purple pack? Praise the Lord for that. And the one with the ripples, she like it, but that shit trash. I hate condoms. That and the Nuva ring. Because one of my exes, yo, she had that Nuva ring and she believed in that system. I'm talking about them legs were... that is the sound of Bff blowing her trumpet ass nose. Oh my god, yo, you have no filter.
I scared myself. I scared myself.
Oh my god, yo, this show is trash. I'm sorry. Listen, yo, she used to wrap her legs around me. She would just take the nut, yo. Like after a while, I didn't care. Be stroking it, maneuvering, pull it out to switch positions, maneuvering, rolling around on my dick. I'm like, oh, let me put this back in there. I didn't know what to do with it. I'm like, is this supposed to be in here while we doing it? I used to take it out.
Yeah, I didn't trust maneuvering.
It works, trust me.
I had it for like...
It survived gallons.
See, I'm in this mom's group, and I know more than a couple moms that got pregnant on maneuvering.
It survived gallons of Wilson juice, I promise.
Ooh.
Yeah, she used to get it.
There.
She used to get it. And then my other one, she used to... my other ex used to like when I kept the condom on. I didn't, even with the condom on, I didn't like busting inside. Because I didn't want a kid. But sometimes I guess y'all like that warm feeling y'all get. It's so warm.
Oh, yeah. Man, what? Especially when you raw, and then you bust, and then you can like feel it like pulsating, and then coming down.
Yeah. Man,
I'm telling you. But the good news with this guy, he said, if I ever get you pregnant, you can, that'll be it. We're down for life. I'm going to take you to the jeweler.
Oh my God, Biff.
I said, I'm glad you know. Because I ain't doing another baby daddy.
Oh my God.
Sure not.
That's why I'm very careful with who I have sex with. I don't have sex with people now, especially now. I really
My
don't
baby
have.
daddy trapped me. He trapped me. Because
Biff,
we had that conversation earlier this year, and I was like,
he trapped you. He said that.
so when I asked you, did you nut in me? You didn't say nothing. You didn't tell me no. I was like, no, you told me no. And he was like, oh, in my head, I thought I told you. Because he
What?
nutted and kept going. And I was
You
like,
knew. You felt the warmth.
Biff, it was on the living room floor, gorilla style. No, I wasn't fucking paying that.
She said gorilla style. Never
Like,
have I heard
Biff,
such a ting.
January 5th, 2013, in the afternoon. I don't fucking, I wasn't paying that much attention. But then when I asked you, so I go get a plan B, you said no.
Listen,
And
thank
then you
God for the
tell
man
me
who invented
when the
Plan B.
child is motherfucking 4, oh, I said it in my head. I thought I should have told you. Bitch, you trapped me.
But he didn't trap you because
It's
y'all ain't
cool though.
together.
It's cool though.
He didn't really.
I wasn't gonna be with that nigga regardless.
That's what I'm saying. Then it's not really a trap.
That's
Can
a
dudes
trap
trap
with it.
women?
Well,
Is men trapping women?
yes.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, because I remember even before we had conversation, he was like, "Yeah, we can have a family, and
Wait a minute.
since you work for such and such, and and you make this much, such and such money, we're gonna be a good family. We're gonna, that's good income from both sides, this, that, and the fourth." And I'm like, "Bitch, how you just gonna plan out a future? How you figure your future was, I included you in my future."
That's how you gotta be careful who you get the poom poom to.
That's why you don't move in with people.
That too, Biff. Yeah.
I should have known when I moved in I was gonna get pregnant.
Yeah, I mean, life happens, Biff. He caught you slipping.
Yeah, I got the most awesome ass little boy ever.
You do have a precious.
We're gonna be Miles Morales. Black Spider-Man for Halloween. Last year we was Peter Parker and we was a hit. So this year we're gonna be Miles Morales.
Oh.
We're matching. Yeah, we got our matching suits and stuff. He's a really great kid. I got the better end of the deal rather. But still.
You did.
Good sex like that'll make you like latch on and not just don't give a fuck.
Oh my God.
Shoot the club up, baby. Get the AK.
Y'all be careful, man. Good sex is great. And ladies, let me tell you what I went through. Don't be scared of good sex. Both of my 2 serious last relationships, they got scared of the good sex. One of them said, which was a lie. One of them was like, I feel like that's all we do, or we're having sex too much. And I think it was so good to her that she didn't know how to handle it. And she was listening to outside influences. And I'm like, look, you listen to these outside influences, but they ain't getting this. You getting this. They probably jealous because you talking too much. And
no, Biff, that's 2 sides to that. Because with my ex, he wanted to do it like every single day, and that shit was like aggravating. You never gave me a chance to like miss the dick. You never like.
Yeah, you ain't got to. Well, we didn't do it every day, but it's like we was.
It just got to the point where I would just like lay there and be like, "Come on."
We weren't doing it every. We definitely weren't doing it every day, but it was frequent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was frequent, but it wasn't every day. And it was like, I thought we. And I was like, no, like nigga, I took that chick out. Like we went out and out on a college budget. Like going to Columbia, like like those of you who went to college, that refund check, that's it. Like that's it. But and then my last ex, she wanted to stop for religious purposes, so we did, and she missed it. She used to try to touch me in the middle of the evening. I was like,
All right. Can't get mad.
Yeah, no, we said we're in this together, and I think she thought I was gonna leave her for that, but I didn't. I was like, look, I know how to abstain. I'm doing that. Don't. I'm doing that now.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest.
Biff, it frees your mind and it's just one less vice. Like Biff, I ain't had none since. When's the last time I had some? October last year. That was the last time. Have I had opportunities since then?
Some.
Yes.
October 16th. And that was before he left to go to Detroit. So.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Biff. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with people that do it, but you gotta be special.
I can't not. Yeah, no,
Because
yeah,
I've been
no,
hurt
not really.
before, Biff. I have, man.
But
I'm cursed, I think, sometimes.
it's different. I don't think you're cursed. I think it's different when you're able to actually. A lot of people can't decipher how to separate their feelings from sex.
That's that right there. I think that's what the issue was. It's like, do I really like him? But it's like, you know what? Yeah, but the first ex we started.
Really
we weren't in a relationship.
benefit?
We were friends. Yo, that first ex, that was some emotional stuff, Biff. I don't know if I'm gonna tell this story.
Well, we can talk about that off air.
I don't care. I'll tell people my dirty laundry. I cried, Biff. That's when I knew I loved her.
You cry. We cry.
I want to be with you
together.
And she took advantage of it.
You ever cried during sex? I don't think I ever cried during sex. So.
No,
I've never been that
not
emotional
during,
the
but
way
I
I'm
was
like
with
crying
her,
during sex.
and I cried.
I might have cried because it hurt.
Oh Lord!
But I don't think I cried because I was emotional.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I've never had an emotional cry during. Listen, I've entered. No pause and no homo for the people still into that. I entered what I deemed the.
Get out, Bill.
I don't know. It's I don't even know I don't even know a term I could use. You think of it, but I've made a chick drool on me before. Like she was. Biff, I so was it like she was riding it and she was. Wait.
Oh God.
That was one of the few times in my head I was like, damn, I got some good dick. Cause I'm a humble dude. I promise y'all I'm a humble dude. But like it was mad tart. Listen, Biff. I laughed because one of my line brothers, he did that to a chick and he told me, he said, son, I had that chick drooling. Boy, I was crying laughing. And I was like, dang, I've never done that. Put that on the bucket list. Listen, it was mad dark in the room or whatever. And she was, and I knew something was different because Biff, you laughing because I know you done drooled before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Biff, you a drooler. You got one of them mouth. You got a juicy mouth. Listen. So she was. It was the way I was like. She riding me a little different. It was that. It was that. She was planted and putting all the weight on. Like she wanted it all in this. I'm like, all right. And she's just grinding, and I couldn't really. Wait. So she. Yo, that's my problem. Y'all be wanting to laugh during sex too. Oh man.
Oh, I laugh. I don't give a fuck.
Listen,
It's no holds barred on a half sex.
The way she was
get
riding.
On your ass, I'll fire your ass up in the middle of sex.
The way she was riding, and that head was cocked back, and I saw the lip hanging, and I just felt something go, like just. I was like, oh. Did her nipple just leak? Like, what the fuck? I thought I broke something. It came in rapid succession. So it was like, and then I heard so you try to be slick. You see that? Shut up. All you see is that arm come across the lip. You hear that little. Like, nah, nigga, don't try to clean that up. So,
shit.
When we finished, she just kind of looked at me. She was embarrassed when she finished. I said, I'm gonna dick your ass down again. I went in the bathroom and looked at my chest. I was like, ain't this a motherfucker? I'm like, what kind of state of mind? Like, she was into it. She might have been thinking about Idris Elba. I don't know. She was in another world. I made it happen, though.
Like, I drool. I've never drooled. Like, riding, like, I drooled.
Like, she was like slow grinding, had the head back, and it just heard, and then it was just like, beep, beep, beep. I was like, oh, shit. Like, I knew what it was. I questioned it, then I was like, this motherfucker just slobbered on me. Like, she...
Bitch, did you just drool on
me? Yeah. I was like, yeah, I got some good dick. I tore that ass up after that drool, though. I ain't gonna lie. But that's the only time that ever happened. I'm not a fan. I'm not that kind of freak. Drool on me, baby. Like,
that's not my cup of tea.
That shit been warm as a bitch. Oh my god. Oh man, Biff, I got a headache. We all off topic. We were not supposed to be talking about our sexcapades.
Listen, this was the funniest. You need to just name this podcast "Random Shit" because that's all we. No, we didn't stay on topic for nothing.
It's called "From My Experience" because we're talking about things that happen from my experience. It's the perfect name.
Shit.
Oh god, that was funny. No, we're talking about finding the perfect one. The perfect one, I don't think will drool on you.
I think so.
They will. Nah, but
I think so.
I just think the chemistry will be there. You know what I'm saying? You won't have to have. It'll be like an unspoken connection. You won't have to have the gender role conversation, and you won't have to have these societal norms placed upon each other. It's like, yo, I like you for you, you like me for me. Let's ride out and see where this goes. Doesn't mean y'all don't need to talk, because y'all do need to talk and, you know, make sure y'all views on certain things are on par. But it's like, y'all, like, spend more time enjoying each other instead of overanalyzing each other.
Yeah, trying to make it into something. Just enjoy each other for what it is. Exactly. Not saying be somebody's girlfriend for 7 years, because no, girl, no. You should have a time frame when you expect a ring or be with somebody. If you're in a serious committed relationship, you should have a conversation within a certain amount of years. You know, I expect to be engaged or at least married. Like, don't be that girlfriend of 10 years and still don't have a ring. You just uncle girlfriend.
You know
what I'm saying? We still call you auntie. Yeah, I mean, you still auntie, you know, Auntie Charlene, because you've been around as long as we've been born, but y'all not married. Like, don't be that woman. You still can set your expectations and what you expect, and
definitely set your expectation, ladies.
Yeah, but don't be dumb.
I will say be careful with the time thing though, because like it's.
Yeah, I'm not saying it has to be. It doesn't have to be a hard time frame.
No, but what I'm saying is like in general, ladies, it's a feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Don't expect, you know, because I done had people say, oh, y'all should be married by now. Well, you don't know how they feel about each other. You don't know the ups and downs of that relationship. Maybe their relationship was trash for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times when people date a really, really long time, excuse me, whew, you got me over here crying, laughing. A lot of times when people date that long, it's been on and off. Somebody done cheated. They done had they going through like marital issues before the marriage. And sometimes it's funny because it's like, y'all might as well be married.
Yeah.
But,
Biff, I know I care about this motherfucker because he is not the brightest crayon in the box, but I don't care.
You smart enough for both of y'all.
Yeah, I'm like, no, honey, that's not the right word. But what I do love about him is he's willing to learn. He's not one of the ones like, what you mean? What you trying to say? Why are you trying to be, you know, smart ass? Like, if I say something or explain a word or definition, like, he picks up on it and he'll try to use it himself. Like, that's what I like. Like,
you know what's really cute about my baby be mispronouncing words sometimes, and then she'll know she did it. She'll be like, well, shit, nigga, I don't know. Boy, that jump. I'm like, it's okay, baby. I know what you meant. I love that, yo. I do love that. It's funny.
He do that too. He'll just stop and like, how you say
it? She'll do that too. She'll do that too. That jump be cracking me up.
He tries though.
It actually creeps me out a little bit too, because my mom does that shit a lot. A whole lot. It's funny. They say you end up dating people like your parents sometimes, yeah. Biff, we trash. We all look at us. We all lovey-dovey and shit. This ain't us. We supposed to be hardcore.
I know we savage. We need to be savages, man.
It's scary though. But let me tell y'all, it's scary to
It
be
is.
emotionally vulnerable. It's scary, but you gotta understand with great risk comes great reward. Damn, I almost messed all them words up just now. You heard how I slowed down?
Sound it out, baby.
I
Sound
knew what
it
I
out.
wanted
You
to
got
say.
it.
I just wanted to make sure I said it right. Nah, yo, like for real, y'all. You can't be like me and her have real conversations. And I just let her know how I feel. Like I don't run from it, and I'm like, it's okay if you don't feel the same way, but I want to be clear. Because in the past, I've been given the defense mechanism excuse of, well, I didn't know. You never told me. Nigga, I took you on 15 dates, bought you flowers, and I kissed you on the mouth after every date. You didn't think I liked you like that? Wait.
Right.
So, do all your other male friends do this for you? Well, and I'm like, nah, So I'm like, nah, I got to put chicks in a position to where, nigga, you know what it is. And if that's not what you want,
Right.
all right, cool. But I don't want to hear, I didn't know. That's trash.
Yeah. I'm just hoping I don't get pregnant next month.
Biff, chill, yo.
Use the God, Daddy.
Oh my god. I'm about to buy you one of those chastity belts from Robin Hood Men in Tights. Call the locksmith. Oh, he's a welder. He'll break that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it don't fucking matter. That's what he does. Either way, he gonna get around it.
Oh my god, yo. I have like a splitting headache from laughing so hard, man. The drool.
Yeah, man. This is a good conversation. This is really just like a conversation between two friends.
I mean,
But people
that's
listening
what
in
it's
on it.
about. It's a top, and that's why I enjoy this podcast. Like, and that's why I changed the name. For those of you who don't know and you want to listen to older episodes, you can go to She Said He Said on YouTube. That's what I used to call it. But I changed it to From My Experience Podcast because, I mean, that's what we're talking about. Like, yeah, we talk about topics in the real world and how it's affecting people and stuff. But, like, we want y'all to know about our lives and what we go through and what we experience. And we want to hear from y'all, too. So, don't forget y'all can email us from myexperiencepodcast@gmail.com. And don't forget to join the Facebook group From My Experience Podcast. And we're also on Instagram From My Experience Podcast. Biff, did you log into the Instagram so you could post? No.
Okay, so why you ask me then?
That's a good question. Why people be doing that? That shit trash. You know I didn't do it, but you're gonna ask and then answer for me.
Right.
I wanted to show you an extra bit of disdain. Ooh, vocabulary game strong.
Right.
Biff, I need you to do that though, because you know I got like 5 Instagram accounts.
I got you, man.
Yeah, we're done, y'all. I done talked about all my sexual relations and stuff.
Sexual relation.
That's how I get that from you, yo. Sexual. You remember that too? That's yo. We got mad history, yo. For those of y'all listening, no, Biff and I have never slept together.
No.
Oh my god.
We've literally just.
I'm glad.
This is like when it's two people. Like I love Biff. That is like my confidant, like my everything. No matter like how we fall off, quit speaking for a while, we always pick up like we never left off.
Exactly.
Like,
and that's a true friend, y'all.
Like,
y'all gotta hold on to them people.
Yeah, that's one of those. Those are the few roots that you have in your life. Like when you find a root, you keep them. Yep. Like he's one of my roots. He's gonna be in a wedding,
Wait.
All the good stuff.
Biff, you keep throwing around a lot of
You didn't see my Facebook status?
No.
I'm finna get pregnant and then get engaged next year. And then 2019, I'm gonna have a wedding, so.
Oh.
You're gonna be one of the groomsmen. We've already been talking about it. You can be one of the groomsmen.
Oh. Well.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm all for black love. Let's get it.
And you know what? I know it's real because that nigga's an inch shorter than me.
You stupid.
Oh God, yeah.
Biff, take your time. Don't jump out the window, because you can't be on the show
I
next
know.
week talking about that nigga whack. Cause you know people petty. She was in love last week.
No, but it's really different with him. That's how I know, because he's not physically or attractive. That's not what I'm normally attracted to, but I'm attracted to him. Like, that's
you know
him.
what?
Like,
Her,
that's weird. Like, he's not normally what I would quote unquote holla at or talk to, or he's one of the guys I would typically curve. Like,
my first girl was like that. She wasn't really a looker, but
I'm not.
Well,
he's
not that
he's just not what I'm attracted to.
Right, and like the shorty I'm talking to now, to be honest with you, I didn't realize how beautiful she was.
She's pretty, Biff.
Shut up. I didn't realize how pretty she was, and I was like, after our first date and stuff, and I was like, how come I never? And then I looked back at the time period we started kind of interacting in school, and I was in like a deeply committed relationship, so nobody existed, including her.
Yeah.
But she looks,
which is understandable.
Yeah, so like, but her personality and her drive and her determination is so sexy. Like, the fact that she's beautiful is just a bonus.
Yeah,
it's a bonus. It really is, because like her personality.
Beth, and he's a vegetarian.
He a veterinarian.
Vegetarian. Biff.
He a vegan.
Biff.
He a vegan, Biff.
No, that's what I learned from him. There's a difference. There's a difference between
vegans eat a little bit of meat. They cheat.
No, vegans don't do none of that.
What's the difference?
Anything that got to do with anything that got to do with an animal.
Oh yeah, vegans don't do anything. Yeah, so it's like
leather clothes and all that stuff. Like anything to do with an animal,
that shit
they don't.
Trash.
No.
Then what do they wear? Because everything made out of cotton. What they wear? Plastic.
Cotton.
Cotton comes from an animal.
No, it don't. Cotton comes from the fucking plant, Biff.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of wool.
Biff, what did you think we picked?
My bad. I was thinking about wool, because I was. Wait, I ain't pick nothing. But nah, my bad.
Great grandma picked.
I had a brain fart. I was thinking of wool because you said the animals, and I was watching the video when they were shaving. I'm like, nah. I said, damn, they made that shape up look like it hurt. Yeah.
But, yeah, he's a vegetarian.
Oh, wow.
And also
so
he
vegans
does,
don't do anything.
Yeah.
What did she say? She said she was one of my coworkers was a vegan, and she said, I don't eat anything that has a face or a mother.
Yeah.
I was like, wait. Well, technically, plants have a phenotype and genotype, so.
And they are lived in. So
I have no idea what phenotype or genotype means. I just know I had a sexy professor in college, and I slept in her class because it was too damn early, but that's the only thing I remember, and I don't know why she let me pass. That thing been fine. I had a couple fine college professors. All right. Let me stop before I go on a tear. But yeah, join the Instagram page From My Experience Podcast. We on Facebook, we on YouTube, we on Instagram. Biff, you want them to follow you? No. Leave Biff alone, cause Biff, we gonna start exposing these niggas too. So we need your thirst trap of the day. So I know you be getting messages and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
Oh man, it's getting ridiculous.
So we're gonna have to start lining those up. Oh my god! But thank you all for listening. I'm sorry we were gone for so long, but niggas got jobs. Like we work,
right, man.
We have lives. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get back on schedule.
I was going through it that last week at work before my break.
I know. We will have Nika and Wes back on the show. I actually just talked to Nika this past weekend, and she was like, "When we recording the show, you just got rid of me." And I was like, "No. I gotta get us back on schedule, man. I'm settled now though. Like I went on my vacation. My baby's good. You know what I'm saying? I done spent that super duper quality time. Right. I done spent that super duper quality time, so I feel a bit more relaxed now. So I'm
confident. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sitting still now for a minute. Even though she might be coming down this way. I'm gonna be sitting still for a minute. I'm not going nowhere else. I'm not going nowhere else till Christmas. I'm going to Atlanta. So maybe.
Ooh. Wow.
I'm going to be with family. My uncle and my aunt live there. Shut up. But I'm gonna stop.
All right, Bill. I had so much fun tonight.
Did you just skip me?
A little bit.
Okay.
You guys, it's been wonderful. Stay black, stay proud, stay true to yourself. Don't let anybody change you.
What if they ain't black and they listening?
Stay a person of color.
Oh my God.
Stay proud. And stay true to yourself, first and foremost.
Yes, what she said. All right, y'all. We'll catch y'all next time. Peace out.
Peace.